Hey there, boys and girls of the YouTube world. Today, the Duff Dog and I got some visitors coming. Old Brent and Esther from Half-Ass Customs. It's Easter Sunday, so we get to spend Easter with Esther. They're on their way through, headed to Viva Las Vegas. Then I think they're headed to see family in California, and then they're going to take the long way out and enjoy their scenic trip through North America. So we'll see what they got to say, take a look at their hot rod, and go from there. Something smells like poutine and Tim Hortons. What is it? Oh, the Easter Bunny's here. How's the wind noise?
It's there.
Let's you know. You made it. Hope you don't mind. Just for you.
Yeah, thanks.
That's pretty swanky. Did you find some bugs?
Yeah.
It's not warm enough for bugs.
There must be some somewhere.
I'm not looking forward to bug season. But but it beats snow.
Does it though? Depends what kind of bugs. We got
Wait, what?
yes, we got some weird bugs.
Bed bugs?
No.
Look at this. Which shade of Easter egg is this? Here I thought I was the only guy crazy enough to go with white walls and 5 spokes. My dad's like, you can't do that. I'm like, hold my beer and watch this.
Too bad. I'm kind of just doing all the back roads. I think I flung a whole bunch of weights off this tire or something. It's got a nice vibration going on.
Perfect.
Got a little wobble. Wow, that's-
Oh, at least you're speaking mile an hour. Good stuff. Yeah, I was just doing some tuning in that pickup and it's in kilometers. And I'm like, thankfully I can look down at the speedometer and be like 90, yeah, 60 or whatever it was. Is like, that's cool. You guys did all the paint, upholstery, everything?
Yeah.
What's it like to finish something? I mean, that's got to be a great feeling because I never have had that.
Then you put it all shiny and then it gets all scratched.
I know. That's another reason I don't have nice things. I have finished things, but I don't have nice things. Yeah. It is nice when you do it yourself.
To a degree.
Well, right. But if you pay somebody to do it and you pay that money and you're like, then you put a chip in the paint? Did you have your car painted?
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
By
Buick, yeah.
Yeah,
By a friend.
by a professional. Sorry, no offense. Because I remember that video when you like brought it home or whatever, and I'm like, and you had to put it all together. I'm like, that's the part I dread the most.
Yeah.
Or to like all of a sudden the float sticks and there you're leaning over the fender. You're like, oh, I hope my button doesn't scratch my new paint job.
We're way past that point now.
I'm just waiting for my dog to like jump up on the side.
I'll just go with everything else that's already happened to it.
Oh yeah. There's some chips in the paint already.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did the door get overextended? Is that where it meets?
This wind had caught it there in Grand Forks and
Oh, that's fresh.
That like just happened.
Yeah, I'm so glad I brought it up because you'd almost forgotten about it.
You could hardly see it.
Oh, I know a guy. He was like the guy who vacuums his house before he goes to work every morning, and he lived on like a quarter mile of gravel, so he trailered his 34.3 window to the highway, got it out, and was like buttoning up the trailer, and the door did one of those. He got so mad he put it back in the car and took it home, didn't even take it to town. That was just like,
Well, that's not
I'm like, and that's another reason to not have nice things. Like,
Yeah.
if it does it on one of those, it's like, oh, it just pushed the crease in a little bit further. It's pre-marked. It's the dented can discount.
exactly.
Oh, this thing is so cool. This has been kind of did you start this before? No, you just finished the chopped.
I did this like way before the YouTube days and then
Like
yeah.
not to the
After the
extent,
shop. After the shop is the first thing I kind of just
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you just finished that little chopped pickup and the
Yeah.
shop burned down. That was in it.
Yeah.
And then you, like, this was the one. Yeah, because I remember. I'm not going to lie. I don't watch every one of your videos. Everybody thinks that every YouTuber watches every other YouTuber's
Because
video
we
from
have
start to.
so much time.
Yes! Yeah, we have almost 3 times as much time as anybody else.
That's right.
I'm like, no, I catch the high points. What do I literally figured I know what you're doing by going on Instagram because I can scroll through it, 5 pictures, boom, carry on with our lives. You know, like that's
All caught
that.
up.
yeah.
All caught up.
Yeah, that's the cliff notes.
Yeah.
And I used to be good at that. Now I'm terrible at all the other social medias.
Worse.
I know. I haven't been doing a very good job. I was like, I'm gonna line all the pickups up front just for an Instagram photo because I haven't done anything in 10 days. Just so Brent can't bark on the concrete. I don't want that thing leaking on my concrete.
I just fixed that. I just did valve stem seals, so I had to crawl all over the fender.
I've never done valve stem seals in LS. What's that like?
No, it's a small block in here.
What a loser! Who has with a carburetor? Boring. No overdrive either.
Nope, old school.
God, you are on a budget. Look at you, like that was what we had.
It's just rocking.
But it's a crate engine, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Crate out of the crate.
The RV crate. It was a recreational crate. Hold on, can you open the door so I can run my mitts over that white interior? Everybody I know that's got white interior is like, it looked so good for that first week.
Yeah. You can only clean it so much.
Duff, you're old, aren't you?
These are the same age as our Pablo.
Pablo?
Yeah.
Ooh, air ride. Fancy. Oh, it's half-ass green. I see that.
Oh, where's those stickers?
So is that like a Camaro bumper, like molded and shaved and?
A 59 Buick.
Way off.
But I extended it because it was way thinner, so
Right.
I to it.
Right, you filled it in.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Oh, those are lights?
Yeah.
How neat is that? How neat is that? I was like, is that for your air shocks? I was so proud at his fabrication skills on his spare tire. The perfect bolt pattern, the perfect offset. And then he did such an amazing job on it that he didn't even want to paint it. He wanted to show it off. Like, yeah, like, I did that in my friction stir welder. Didn't you have the flamed car? Was that a Buick?
Yeah.
Didn't you? Were the wheels painted, like steel painted or something? Were they like painted green?
Yeah, they had like a fade in it.
Yeah, that's what it was. The fade.
You saw that car.
I did. So you got a little pillow block for a bearing back there.
Well, the way this works is to put the lid in.
What?
So then I can...
It goes both ways?
Yeah.
And it stops before it hits the ground?
Yeah. So now I can...
Geometry, easy. Watch out. Watch out.
Now I can take the
I
roof
left my
off
safety
and
shoes at home.
put it into the trunk.
Was that precision cut with an angle grinder?
Yeah. Actually, most of it was pretty good. Some fine tuning.
And then he had DD Speed Shop schmoo stripe it for him up there.
Yeah, it's the same action in the hood here.
Ooh. I like how he like gently, I'm like, you're not gonna drop that and chip the paint on the grill, are you? I kind of want you to, but.
Some fancy foam to stop everything.
Fancy foam. I'm disappointed. I haven't seen a pool noodle anywhere yet.
It'll never be this clean ever again.
Oh, that air cleaner is nice.
I think it's a hubcap.
That's what I thought too, but
I don't know, some dude had it on.
no way. No, that's got to be an air cleaner lid.
I don't know, it's weird. It's neat.
We're gonna tell everybody it's an air cleaner lid. Chrome valve covers, money bags,
Oh yeah.
electric fan. Psh. You got an electric fuel pump? Nope, mechanical. We'll let it slide. Edelbrock, cast iron intake. Well, reused radiator hose. Not even a flexi hose or a new one, but and headers, of course.
Well, I built those way back because I was gonna do side pipes on it. The first incarnation of it.
Side pipes?
Yeah, I was gonna go down the side. Well, it was gonna be covered the way it is, but the pipes were gonna come out by the box. But then I was worried that was gonna be really loud and obnoxious, driving it for miles and miles at a time.
Yeah, it's quiet.
So
I like it.
I opted straight up the back. But I put all the effort into making the headers, so I still used them.
What's this got for a front end in it?
It's actually a full Caprice frame.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see in the back where DD Speed Shop had schmooed the fenders on for you.
That's the step up in the middle there.
Yeah. Cool. So you used the Caprice, but you didn't use the Caprice motor and drivetrain.
Didn't have it. I probably used it for something else.
It's leftover parts.
I was just hoping it had the 273s in it, and that way the 3-speed and the whole combo would have just been sweet. But not so much. During the headwind, what we're doing, just about 14 miles to the gallon we were getting. So my International, my big green International, gets way better fuel mileage than this thing.
That's what my dad said. He says, have you met him before? I said, yeah, he was at Lone Star Roundup. He goes, oh, is he the guy that drove that monster truck?
That's the guy.
That's the guy. What's that bumper then?
I honestly Don't know. It was just a random one in the pile. It may be the same Buick. I don't know.
The Price is Right fender is what it is. It's the Bob Barker fender.
And then that's like the stock grill, but I just pushed it in.
That's you're really proud of being a hack.
Kind of what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Oh yeah.
Went through all the effort of. I had a buddy cast it. I was going to do it, but we couldn't. It was too small, so we couldn't cast it. So we just did a pour. I put it on the mill. I mill it down. I do everything. I mill the groove in and do all this stuff. And then somebody comments, hey, could you have cut that on the plasma table? I'm like,
That's what I assuming you did. Oh man.
It's just 3D printed everything. I kind of like how everything about it is just rough and not perfect. That's the thing.
It's interesting.
It fits the rest of the
It's the
pickup.
rest of the truck, yeah.
How many gallons of body filler are in it?
Oh, probably lots. I like.
That's what I think. You know, like when you get rid of all the seams and stuff like that. That's all. I'm like, I hate that you can't get paint in there and they leak out when you. So like you fill them all up, and then they crack it. There's a reason those joints are there.
Well, I wanted to drive it in primer first just to see where the spots that
Crack,
were
yeah.
up, and I didn't. So then it's like, yeah, you got whatever. Well, I got a stone on the fenders, so that's. Then the hood around somewhere there, that's cracked. And I'm
Yeah.
like, ugh. And it's like,
Another reason I don't have anything nice. Because it's like, let somebody else have it nice and ruin it, and then I'll take it.
then I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Right.
You let the wind swing your door and smack.
ETs, make sure.
Those are, the center caps are like homemade. Those are actually cast.
What?
I 3D printed those. And then a buddy and I showed me how to do casting. So we actually made those.
Dang.
It's like a whole new
A lot of
world.
effort
So
went into this thing.
so artsy fartsy, so crafty. Oh, you probably Mags, you didn't go to Hobby Lobby and Chick-fil-A today either. Oh, this thing's cool. All right. Oh, you grafted the. Oh, so you got cruise control on the stock column.
Yeah.
Well, stockish column,
I'm proud of that, but that's how the kit came with that thing.
and that's the whole that dash column. Everything's out of that Pontiac.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those things had such cool dashes. And AC and cruise, all you need, other than fuel injection and overdrive.
Me.
You opted for air ride instead. Oh, this thing's super cool. What was did you kind of model it after, was it the a la carte?
Oh, what?
Who? Didn't George Barris build a pickup that this kind of maybe shares some similarities
this
with?
is Starlight Customs.
That's right.
Okay, is that the one I'm thinking of?
Yeah, they had the truck, something like that, but it was a long bed still. And it didn't have...
Right, I mean, there's some similarity. Doesn't it have like huge Dagmars?
But this one I seen somewhere, and I don't remember where had this kind of a style of box, so that's kind of where I came up with that. I don't know if it was Starlight. No, Starlight I think has the tailgate and stuff like that. But overall, like the Carson top with the open top.
I feel like there's a pickup and then it's got like the big Cadillac Dagmars up here, and then I think it's got like 54 Buick headlight rings.
Yeah. But when the roof was off, it was open glass like this one. I don't have a frame on top.
Oh,
So it's got that nice roadster vibe. So other than trying to get that to seal, that's been interesting. It's pretty good other than my side. So
His side's a little windy.
I'm probably the one who's going to get rained on when it comes splattering up.
'Cause I've
oh,
driven it.
oh! I like this. How thoughtful. Wipers, very suggestive. Might not do anything, but are they at least electric?
Yeah, I converted them.
Yeah, even though there's like zero spring tension on any of those early wipers, so they're just like you can see it waving at you, but it's not touching the
It's
windshield.
actually pretty good. I know how you're talking. It's actually quite good.
Ooh, I've wanted to test this forever. The Trico Vision Guard wiper arm tester.
What?
Yeah.
Fancy.
Let's see how many numbers of wiper. Oh, look at that! See, it's got how many ounces.
Oh my gosh.
What's good? Does it say?
Let's see. Remove blade from arm. Yeah, we're not doing that. Center arm on red platform.
Oh,
For proper cleaning ash,
so it
let's
only
have
goes on
a.
here?
Yeah. I've never used this thing.
It's hard to tell.
How does these things do?
No, just leave it on. Oh,
I have it.
you're so brave. No, this one's really good, he says. Doesn't even show up on the gauge.
Look at that.
Oh, it's got, we'll call it 9 ounces.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's above average. That's an above average wiper arm spring.
All the other ones you've tested, yeah?
It's definitely in the top 10. Oh, it doesn't tell us what's good. Oh, I'm glad we got to use that thing because you'll probably never see one again. Back in the Trico box you go. It's even got its own fancy little hook to hang it. And you guys are gonna go to Viva Las Vegas?
That is the plan.
Where's that at? Reno, got it. Super swanky. So do you want to pop a wheel off and check the balance?
You have a balancer?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's one of them newfangled electronic ones too.
I was wondering about that.
Oh, you got a bubble balancer, don't you?
I'm old school. I've fixed a lot of ones that came up.
You know what you are? Patient. He's patient. I see a bubble balancer and I'm like, I'd throw that thing across the room immediately. After about 17 minutes of stacking weights on there and being further off than when I started.
You just go the opposite of the bubble. It's just that much easier.
Yeah, you're a half bubble off. We got it.
It's a pretty big circle as long as you're within there.
Well, clearly it worked really well for you. I guess we got to take a center cap off and somebody use a Robertson screw. What's you guys like, Menards or Lowe's? What do you go by?
We have Home Depot,
Home Depot.
or I don't know what we all have.
Where did you get these Robertson screws?
Canadian Tire.
Yeah, the one-stop shop. That's like the Mills Fleet Farm of
How
Canada.
long would I use a drill?
Look how neat this thing is. Hold it right there when you spin it. Now spin it both directions. No, just go like that.
It's easier to do.
It's like
It confuses
it's the neatest thing ever that I never use. All right, better clean the old Coates tire balancer up. Yeah, don't strip those out. Round them off. What are these things? 14 by 6?
I don't know. Gotta leave that weight on or?
I don't say on the backside, but they are 14s though, right?
Yeah.
Well, guess we'll have to measure it.
I never had luck. I always got the one. I've never bought a new one. Every time I do one of these things, they always end up getting buggered or something's wrong with them.
Wheels?
Balancers. I've had 2 digital ones in the past.
Probably better. Well, I'll call this up.
Do we take that weight off or do we leave it up?
You know, because nobody's gonna watch it.
It's a second
It
try.
sounds mean when I say it that way, but you're the ones who said it.
Yeah, it's just that's what it is.
Do you want a mic? You should have a mic.
Nah, it's fine.
Are you sure?
'Cause then
You get him a
he would have-
mic.
He would have to have a mic. and
Get the
then-
man a mic. Get me a mic.
Where's your
Get a mic for all of the mics.
Where are all the mics?
There's a mic.
Where your mic is.
Well, I
We're gonna
thought-
get bets on how far off it is.
I don't know. It's gonna be judging by the 2.
You gotta feel the pants. I didn't.
Yeah, it feels.
Plus or minus 3 ounces.
Probably that whole one I have on there too much, maybe. That's a big one on the back there. That's why I asked you if we should leave it on or not.
No, it's average size. Holy! You're only 10.75 ounces off.
So that is what was causing the wobble. Good to know.
Well, have you ever spun it to see if it's, well,
Was it the tire itself though? Or the rim?
I don't know. Look from right here.
Yeah, I know. I see the tire.
Oh, you're trying to see it in the rim.
I think the rim's straight.
You think the rim is straight?
I don't know.
Come here and look here then.
No? Or is it that?
If I can at least do a 65, I'll be pretty happy.
Well, I've got a pile of wheels. It got better.
Did it?
Yeah, 3 ounces better, but it's still. So, you hold this, like right there you go.
It seems like it's out this way. Can we just pull it off and look at it?
I was gonna say that, try that next.
Nope, still lucky winner.
Same number again?
Yeah.
7 3/4.
Yeah.
Cool. Is it though? Let's go look for a wheel.
Seriously?
What, you think we're gonna have an even worse one? Look at this bad boy here, we found a mate to it. ET Unilug, 14 by 6. Oh, the gray is a shade off.
That's fine. I know what it is. It's the same paint my bumpers and everything have.
I don't think it looks any better.
Well, by itself, it takes less weight.
Yeah, but the weight doesn't matter if it's tweaked.
It's not bad.
Did you buy new tires? No.
No, okay. I had another truck. I did a 30 Dodge, like a sedan, turned it into a pickup.
Let's swap this over. We'll see how this one works.
Actually seems the same, eh? I don't know. I think this one's worse.
Well, we know we got an issue.
It needs less weight. It could be some with the tire though, but
Well, that's on the rear. Imagine how bad it would be in the front.
yeah.
What are we doing?
Seal it there.
Oh, you want to clean that up?
A little maybe. Sweet.
We just pimped your ride. We got a ton of miles.
No, I didn't get a lot on the other truck.
We were like asking for rag. I'm like, to wipe off the white. What? Rag for? What? Have you seen those things?
Yeah, I have one, but it's a mini version of that.
Yeah, who's got the big one now? They're so freaking awesome because you know you're always trying to put like a wide tire on a narrow rim or vice versa. It's
Well, you had the other one. Or is that one just easier?
oh, yeah, that thing's like that. You know, it's like two hands and like this thing is just like
Trigger?
Yeah, just
Safety valve. At least get 120 or.
I keep whenever Mojo's trying, he won't do it yet. I keep trying to tell him to like find like a different end for it, so we can drop golf balls in there, shoot golf balls across the highway. He's like, "Why do you want me to do that?" I'm like, "I don't know. It'd be cool." He's like, he just never finds time apparently. And that's how I ended up with this same combination on my wagon. Was I got these Coker Classics for like $150, and they're 14. I'm like, oh, I need these. And then I had a set of 14-inch ETs just like this, and for nothing. I'm weird. I put new tires on everything, so I'm like,
Really?
Depends how much I'm gonna drive it.
I don't know. So weird about tires. You know, because you, like, say you wipe out a quarter panel, you buy a lot of tires for what it takes to replace a quarter panel, you know. And then just to find like 4 tires that
But yeah,
match.
before, like, you know, do, like my truck, the price went on my green truck, or that white one with the green flake interior I had, was it something? My white, my 37, that little white on rod I built.
Yeah.
So I had big and littles on it, you know, pie crust, everything. I think it cost me 800 and some bucks. Now in the year, that,
What do you want, like 35
yeah, like almost all, like,
PSI?
just, yeah, just like almost, it was almost that much. It was like $3,000 or something, I think it was gonna cost me to get.
One of the pickup centers got hangover mutter truckers.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, what like marketing guys were like, what American like hangover? I just saw due to tariff costs, will now only love you medium time. I think it's that tire.
Is it not any better?
Yeah, watch like over the tread.
Yes, that's what I was wondering on that. Worried about that. Maybe it just needs a good burnout. I'm just worried if it's on. I don't know. It's. Yeah. See, yeah. It's
That's like an 1/8 inch, ain't it?
yeah.
Or 4.2 millimeters.
See, my rim wasn't that far out. It was to this one, you know. The rims are kind of the same. I'm just wondering if there's somewhere, you know, by the time we get to Vegas, if I can actually get a hold of something Coker and at least be able to put a tire on there, kind
Well,
of
we
thing.
can research that tonight.
In my eyes.
Yeah.
What size are these?
215s to be bad.
All right, to the tire shed.
Oh my God, you have a tire. Of course you have a tire shed. Jeez Louise.
That's weird. I can't believe your bubble balancer couldn't tell that those rims were bent and the tire was way out of round.
I'm sensing heavy sarcasm right now.
Right you are, kid.
He stumped himself.
Oh, look, the fluid took the hair right off his head, Vic.
Right you are, Ken. That sludge is very acidic.
The wash definitely looks straighter. Definitely a lot less weight than.
Well, we might have, rim on that set. This is the right bullpen?
Oh, you had them on your car, right?
Yeah, they should be. Yeah, they're 4 3/4.
I think it'll be wider.
I think these are 7s. How are you for?
I should be fine.
You gonna put these in the front or you gonna put them in the rear?
I'll throw them in the rear. The rear sits, like the fender covers so much more, so it doesn't really show.
Okay. Didn't know if you were gonna.
They'd be better in the front. Like it'd be better in the back because my front, those wheels get pretty Chevy, very close.
Well, that's what that white pickup that I took down to. Yeah, that seems like. No, that seems really good.
Yeah.
I just like glance at it, I'm like, what? Because I'm like, I know these things were. Yeah, that's like when we're always going to the tire shop, and I'm like, and I did that in Oregon when I was there. I'm like, you guys need freaking tire machines. Like, I use mine every single week. Like, it's one tool that, other than that skid steer, it's used every single week. Yeah, what do you got? An old like 610 or something, Bobcat?
Yeah.
Everybody had to go on my channel. Brent's, we got a Bobcat. You better help him out. And I'm like, I like glance at it. I'm like, it's a 610 with a Wisconsin. I'm like, I think he's got it under control, kids.
Well, now I have that. What do I have in there? A twin something.
Briggs and Stratton or Honda.
Yeah, something like that. Be twin. Made more horse. The only thing is like
Harbor Freight Predator. Well, you guys have Harbor Freight or just
no, it's like
Canadian
Princess
Tire?
Auto. It's
Princess
hard.
Auto. Yeah. Like there's still so many of those things running around here. I'm like, how are you like?
I love it.
Do you?
The mechanical drive is the bomb. Like just, I can't.
They don't lift anything.
I don't need it to. It's basically is like.
Well,
like,
you got
it's
that telehandler too, right?
Yeah, that does all my heavy work.
Right.
This thing's like I'm moving tires.
No,
from the
you got a
shed.
forklift too, don't you?
In the shop. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, that little, those things are so damn. Oh, I'm like I kind of want to ride on. I got that. I'm like,
No.
nope, takes up less space. This thing is.
everything.
It's quiet.
It's like yeah. How,
Tight
I mean, I
spots.
would have never worked at my old shop, but it's like it's the bomb.
You use it.
Because then I filled my shop up with pallet racking like you have, right? And I did that right off the hop. So it's like I don't miss the space. But if you did it, you know, you would do it, but then set it high enough that you can still have your workbench underneath it.
That is one nice thing about having your shop burned down is you get kind of a fresh start. You know, like I moved in here, I'm like, oh, we're gonna wash it all first, and it's gonna be so nice. And I'm like, how did I accumulate all this in 3 years?
Yeah.
We didn't have, you know. Well, yeah, I suppose you've been in yours not even 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's full.
Yeah. Not bad though. But it's big. It's kind of like yours. You probably only use like these 2 spots of it, and you really use only the 1 spot.
That's what's nice when you have a small shop. You're already, well, you
optimize.
went to that
But
when you were in
I went from that to my first shop, and it was like just the walls. Everything was compact. We had to pull it out to use it, put it back, and you always had to dance around like that.
Well, then when the shop burned down and you were in that intermediate shop, you really had to.
Yeah, but that's where I started before the other one. That was my original shop.
So what was that one that burned down? Was that? Did you build that building? or-
It was like a machine shed.
Okay, so it was just like
It was a pole
cold
shed.
storage.
And then I started with the middle. And then one winter, we were the car club. I was like, "Hey guys, help me do the framing. Like, then you guys can do whatever you want there for the winter. Like,
And then.
good to go."
You built
So like,
pews.
one dude actually, like a bunch of people helped. One guy took advantage of it. One dude just parked the car. I'm like, whatever. So we did that, and then I think Matt and I did the other half.
other
'Cause that's
side.
where I ended up moving my table because it just had a center and then 2 wings, but it was like 35 wide. You couldn't. I wanted my hoist sideways, but you couldn't really drive in. It was just that.
It was a little oddball.
Yeah, like that 5-6 feet is.
Well,
like,
then what was
huge.
there was always something about the door that was like.
Oh, 'cause
did you
it's
have a
the-
walk-in door that in the middle of your overhead door or
It was
something?
no, it was just a framed out overhead. I had all the panels for an overhead door, but I had nothing to make it. It was actually just a barn door that
Just a
slid.
sliding.
It was just a sliding. I just used the panels to make a sliding door, insulated door.
You used an overhead door to make a sliding door.
Yes.
because they were free.
With a walk-in door built into it. It makes sense if you don't think about it. An overhead door made into a sliding door with a built-in walk-in door.
Yes.
Yeah, well, if your door's half open, you don't need to use that door.
You just needed some French doors, maybe,
It worked.
and a. This thing's not balancing well, but
That's like rock star compared to what I brought.
If you say so.
We were spinning it with 7 ounces at 1.2. You don't want to even notice that.
Also why I buy new tires. Because I can't afford weights. Yeah, I get guys that are like ice fishing, like, hey, can we have your old wheel weights? I'm like, no, because they're steel now. They're not lead anymore. You know, because, when you back your boat into the water, it kills the fish.
Say that again?
When you back your boat into the water, the lead off your wheel weights kills the fish.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, cool.
Wow.
Right. What does this world come to? What a trade. I got rid of some crappy old BF goodies for some, for some cokers that are good for burnouts.
There'd be one good spare.
Yeah. Really good rollers. They look great on something in the yard that doesn't move. There is, I'll bet you a case of beer you can't get that screw out of there. Want to take that bet? Nope.
I've never tried, so I don't know. You just drill them or what?
Oh, they're always, because that's why I asked if you put anti-seize on yours, because steel and aluminum,
Yeah.
bad things happen.
You ever heat it and try?
Did I ever? No, I never. I was poor. I didn't have center caps. I didn't have my own fabrication, molding, CNC, Vevor casting machine to make center caps.
I don't think my screws are gonna work in these. They don't go right through.
Well, had you drilled it to the actual bolt pattern, I could have provided screws.
Well, it's close. I just need regular short screws.
All right, short screws it is. What time did you guys head out today?
Left about 7:15.
Well, you got a pretty good start, man.
Yep.
Where was the fine Easter dinner in Fargo? Or did you guys?
We had chicken nuggets.
The McDougal's.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yours are like better than home.
Yeah.
And they're actually cheap.
Affordable.
Oh.
Gotta take a mortgage out just for 10-pack at home.
Yeah, I don't do much of the McDonald's thing. I'm more of an ice cream from Dairy Queen.
Right there.
$8, but it's worth it.
Totally worth it.
Are we having any luck finding the correct threads?
Well, this is not bad, but I think there's something mooshed in there. Maybe it's a broken one further down. I guess I just need a
Mooshed. So do
smaller-
we need a moosh depth checker?
That's a technical term.
Mooshed. Can we just put some high temp RTV and just glue them on?
Most of them will work. It's not bad. I think if I actually grind the head off the one that's boogered,
And you'll be okay.
I think I'll get it.
Yeah, you'll have to cast a couple more sets of those caps and mail them down.
Still have the
I gotta figure out, I gotta get my sand better in my box.
I was gonna say, other than that, like the porosity in that one, I was like,
You could, yeah, you get a lot
super
better.
impressed. Yeah.
That was just like one of the Beavers, their biggest kits that they had for the stove kind of thing. And
That's so
And then
crazy.
just-
and then the bar in town, they have a popcorn machine, Vevor.
Come
Like
on.
they make skid steer like the plate.
Yeah.
You like weld anything? I'm like, literally everything.
Everything.
And it used to be like fast. Like when I was first doing it, it was like you go to the site, there's no taxes, you get free shipping. Then the next year, then all of a sudden they started putting time. I'm like, oh wow, they probably learned something pretty harsh. Pretty harsh that next year, that first year.
Are you staying at the Super? Was it the Super 8?
You're staying at the Hampton Inn in Aberdeen.
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 I think Super 8 originated in Aberdeen. Like the very first Super 8, so you should have stayed there. I think they have, was it Wednesdays? They have like free drinks after 5 or something. Somebody said one time, I'm like, totally worth getting a hotel at Super 8 100 miles at home to get some free drinks.
Yeah, no, that's the
You shop around, you're not like me and just like, okay, I need to fall asleep. Well, I stayed in Bozeman, whatever, a month ago. It's like $186. And it was like 1 in the morning, and I'm like, literally, it's gonna cost me $30 an hour to sleep. And then they're like, oh, and then they said continental breakfast. I'm like, sweet. And they're like, it's $18. And I'm like, get
on
baked.
top of the
Yeah!
No, I think this room was like $100 a night.
Yeah. I think I got one on the way back, and I stayed like just on the other side of Bozeman.
Yeah.
It was like $82. Like, in my mind, anything under 120 is a steal. Like,
Totally.
Dad and I were somewhere and we went and looked at a 39 Chevy. He's like, "You want $160?" I'm like, "That isn't bad at all." We're here.
That's
What are we gonna
average
do?
now. That's
Yeah.
totally average.
That's what I told him. I
Yeah.
was like,
That sort of work.
Pretty mid.
how many did we get? 4? Not bad. I'm definitely gonna take these wheels with to paint and sell them to somebody else, so I don't ever have to see them again. Definitely not bent from Half-Ass Customs. Here you go. That way, if they fall off,
Yeah, I know.
you can say that you did it. I will not be held responsible.
That is IOU. Can I put balance beads in there and not take them off? That was where I was going.
I got balance beads too. You want me to send a bag of those with you?
We will accept parting gifts.
I'll give you some Wesley's bleach white. You can clean up these nasty old white walls.
You actually have a torque wrench, or you go with the.
I go with the Armstrong, the elbow click. Do you want a torque wrench?
I don't trust myself with a board this big.
You know what you want to torque to? No.
No. Isn't it like 90? No?
I don't know.
I guess if I hear a satisfying click, I'll just be okay with it. Hey Siri, what do you torque an aluminum mag wheel to?
Alexa, what do you torque aluminum wheels to?
That's who I'm gonna trust with my wheels.
120 for
Holy, 80, then 120. Yeah, interesting.
Joe, you found on the internet?
Yeah, probably the same thing Alexa just told you.
What's it for Polaris.com? Like, oh yeah, because Polaris is who we want.
Hilarious.
You say 80? Ooh, got some pride in North Dakota there,
You
huh?
know what? I'm gonna smuggle a case of these across the border.
There's-
They're so good.
Yeah, they're from Belva, North Dakota
Yeah.
originally. Yeah, Hershey's bottom out.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Belva, North Dakota.
Oh.
Cause
No,
yeah,
I knew they were made in North, like I knew they originated in North Dakota.
Yeah, like when I was down at Twins and like his wife was hooked down, and she's like, you gotta try it. I'm like, they're made in North.
I knew
And I'm like,
that.
look at it. She's like,
No, I
huh.
totally knew that.
Like everybody thinks nothing comes from here. Like we got Bobcats and
Dots.
and
right
dots.
now. Yeah. I love
Oh man, I really
that.
don't know if I trust the 120 thing.
Oh, especially on I hate 7/16 wheel studs. They should have never made them. I got wheel studs on hand too if you snap those off.
No, I'm not gonna go to the 120.
Dang, lights under the dash even?
Yeah.
That's bougie as hell.
Custom. This is a custom model.
And loose. So she better test drive it to make sure it didn't get worse. I don't know if it's the dirtiness of that wheel or the staggered, but it looks way smaller now in the back than the front.
Yeah. When it's aired out, it'll be all the same. Like the front, I don't know where it's at. The back's kind of high right now. Normally I'd have that sitting down.
Oh yeah!
That's usually where I would ride on the highway, and then dragging my ass everywhere else when I get in.
Yeah.
Back to the
Absolutely.
50s, just so it scrapes and touches every now and then.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what's all gonna be in Vegas. What it'll be like. So like the checks in the mail,
yeah.
or are we like invoicing? We have.
I guess I have to come back and build something for him there. Help him build something.
But no, you're good. Like they were just sitting there anyway. And they're not like, I would feel bad selling them to somebody.
Okay,
But if they blow out on you, I'll check. I won't feel bad. What do you need?
Just to check the air.
Tire pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute.
But wait.
Do we have an official Nordsky repair tire gauge?
It's only flat on the bottom. Get yours at Mortsky.com. Also, while you're at Mortsky.com, go ahead and get yourself a decal. Esther gave us a stack of these bad boys. So we're going to throw those in with a bunch of decal orders. We got a whole stash. I mean, they definitely did not smuggle those across the border. Tariffs have been paid.
They were in the glove box.
They were, yeah. They were inside that tire. You need some chrome valve stem caps too? Oh, you got them both.
I got 2.
Oh, sweet. Do we need to come? Oh, and of course they don't match like everything else. Yeah, it's good. Perfect.
Don't look too close.
How are them dots? The pride of Velva, North Dakota.
Love me some Dots pretzels.
Not a paid promotion. Well, we found him a pair of 14 by 7. I don't know what they are. They're 5 spokes. And they match-ish.
They match this side.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. They're the sharp spokes.
Yeah.
And
Now my other side's got the oddball one.
and yeah,
Switch them around when I get home, so they look even when I walk up.
and they're super not clean,
It's all good.
but they hold air. You torqued them, so if they fall off, it's your problem.
It's got a fender to contain it. It should be fine.
Just if I see green paint everywhere on the 2-lane, I'll be like, ooh. All right. Well, safe travels.
We are out of here. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping. Happy Easter. Enjoy your dots.
Right on. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Woo! Little green, little black, little red. All the colors of the rainbow in fluids on my floor now. Yeah, how's the visibility? You need a backup camera in that thing. Safe travels. Put it all on black. Back to work, Duff. After we clean up our mess, god dang Canadians messing on my floor. At least they didn't just leave some crappy Bricklin here like D Speed Shop. All right, folks, there you have it. Another Easter Sunday with good friends wrapped up. I'd like to say thanks to Brent and Esther for stopping and staying in. We're glad we could help them out with some fresh tires for the back of his pickup, even if they're 20 years old. But I'm glad he likes 5 spokes and white walls. I'm not the only one. But anyway, you guys know we're giving this pick away. Go check out the details at Mordsky.com. But basically for every $1 you spend at Mordsky.com on ball caps and t-shirts and flannels and banners and magnetic screwdrivers and magnetic can koozies and decals and super scrapers, everything else that we got at Mordsky.com gets you a chance to win this bad boy. And you're not gonna wanna miss out on this thing. This thing's got a 5.3 LS in it. It's got an AR-5 5-speed, DJM drop suspension, US mag wheels, brand new tires. Speaking of road trips, I just drove this thing home 1,500 plus miles from Bend, Oregon, so it's good to go. It's ready to go. It's got cruise, it's got AC, it's got Bluetooth stereo. It's got everything you want, and it is turnkey, ready to go. So hurry up, head on over to Mordsky.com, get yourself some swag so that we don't lose the shop, because we're in pretty deep in this one. So, all right, thank you very much for watching. If you guys want to see old Brent and Esther and I get together some other time, do a collaboration, comment down below. So, appreciate you guys. Thanks very much. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this stuff. So, remember, it doesn't matter how to get it done, as long as you're having fun. It's always a fun time when you get to hang out with the Canadians. Unless it's DD Speed Shop. That guy's a freaking hack. All right, on to the next one.